Hi, welcome to our check-in. My name's Kelsey, children's educator here at Ginter Botanical Garden, and this week we're going to be checking in from the Conservatory. I ran into Conservatory horticulturist Ryan Olson and asked him two questions. The first being, why do we have a conservatory here? And the second being, do you have any plants in the conservatory that our friends at home would know?
The reason that we have a conservatory here at Ginter is so that we can grow a bunch of plants that wouldn't normally grow in our environment here in Virginia. And mostly it's temperature that is the factor. So what this big glass structure allows us to do is grow a lot of tropical plants and keep them warm in the summertime. A lot of these tropical plants you probably know at home as food producing plants. And we have many of those in here, including bananas and oranges and cocoa. So we're here at our bananas now, which are in the west wing of the conservatory. And I just chopped the fruit off of one of our banana trees. They tend to fruit once a year for us. And you can see how they grow. This long flower stalk emerges from under one of the leaves. You can see the yellow flowers under these flaps. And then you can see how they transition from flower to tiny banana. This was attached like this, and these are the older flowers that have started maturing into fruit. And now that this is cut off, we'll leave this on the table and they'll turn into yellow bananas. So I'm sure everyone at home has eaten an orange before, but I'm sure you haven't eaten one of these. This is another type of citrus fruit relative to lemons, oranges, and limes. But these guys are miniature and they're sour like a lemon. And these are called kalamondin oranges, and they come off of this shrub here, which you can see has hundreds of little fruit all over it that are right now green and then transitioning to orange. And you can split one of these open really easy and see the cute little fruit inside.
Cool!
So this is our coffee tree that we have here at Ginter. It stays in the conservatory, another tropical shrub that produces coffee beans. And if you didn't know, coffee beans come from a little fruit that grows right off of the stem of the coffee tree. Eventually they turn red, and in fact the fruit is edible and delicious before it ever becomes coffee. In order to get to the coffee point, those beans need to be roasted. And then that's how you get coffee. So this is our cocoa tree. If anyone at home knows chocolate, of course, it is made from the fruit of a cocoa tree. This is ours here. It's in the east wing of the conservatory. It's a tropical tree, so it needs to stay warm in the wintertime. And it flowers right off of the trunk. They have to be about 5 years old to flower and produce fruit. And this one obviously is at least that old. All along the branches and the main trunk, you can see flowers growing, and then from that, the pods emerge if they are pollinated correctly. And so for all these flowers that we have on this tree, we have about one pod right now.
Wow! Thank you so much, Ryan, for showing us the edible plants that you have growing in the conservatory right now. I had no idea that cacao or cocoa trees made such pretty flowers, or that you could eat coffee bean fruit right off the tree. Thanks so much for sharing today. And thank you for watching, and I hope you guys will tune in to Storytime with Miss Tarnisha on Friday morning. She'll be reading a story called Plants Feed Me. Have a good week.